Okay, we're live now, bro.
Khan. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushua,
Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Rakak Wadash.
Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Aina, and if you want to introduce yourself, brother.
Pathaka Math.
Khan, and we're from the GMS Dallas camp, and there was we wanted to do go into a quick lesson through the Spirit, or however long it takes, Lord willing, is edified, regarding a comment, a true statement that was said during camp, during the Dallas camp on Friday. The brother Ari Nazai said that the angels are reporting our integrity. Okay, and so that's what the idea of this lesson is going to be. The angels are reporting our integrity. They're reporting and recording our integrity. And so we want to get in a couple of scriptures with that word integrity and go into the meaning. So Lord willing, this edifying. So we can go ahead. Or did you have any opening statements, brother?
Brother, you said it all. You know?
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that in Job. And then you can screen share now.
So this is Job. This is Job.
Just screen share for the brothers, Bible Shah.
Oh, hold on 1 second. We good now?
I can see.
Okay, Thwart. All right. This is Job chapter 31 and starting at verse 4, and it reads, "Doth not he see my ways and count all my steps?" Verse 5, "If I have walked with vanity, or if my foot hath hasted to deceit." Verse 6, "Let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity."
So at this particular time, Job, who's a man of the Lord, he was being tempted by the Lord. Okay. And the Lord allowed Satan to put plagues upon Job after taking away, after Satan already took away his possessions. He killed his children. Okay, destroyed his lands. Job was in the most destitute time of all. Okay, and so at this particular time, when the Most High allowed Satan to do this to Job, Job was being tried, and his integrity was being tested. His integrity was being tested, and it said, "Let me be weighted in an even balance." So he's asking the Most High basically to judge him, because Job was pleading to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, asking him to reveal the reason why basically he was getting chastised, right? And so, us being hopeful elect, we hope to have good integrity with the Most High, okay, and to show our good integrity to the Most High by our works and by our deeds. And the angels are the ones that are reporting that, okay? So, Baba Kushab, brother, did you have a precept?
Should I screen share it? I do got one I want to bring out, just because in verse 6 it said, "Let me be weighed in an even balance." Guess I'll get it. So like in 1 second, let me pull this up real quick. Because the Most High is all about balance, man. Can't please the Most High if you're not balanced. This is Proverbs 11:1, and it reads, "A false balance is abomination to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but a just weight is his delight." So going back to Job 31:6 said, "Let me be weighed in an even balance," man. So that just weight, because Most High delights in a just weight. You know what I'm saying? So this is why Job wanted to be weighed in that even balance, because that's delightful to the Most High. he's all about balance. So just want to make that point.
Khan, that's your pot. That actually popped up in my head. I'm glad you brought that out, brother.
Khan.
The water for that. So now that we're back in Job, Baba Kushak, can we get that word integrity? Okay, because Job was saying, if I have walked in vanity, or if my foot hath hasted to deceit, let me be weighted in a balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity. Okay, so we want to get that word integrity, see what that means.
Khan, this is integrity, and it's Hebrew H 8538, and it's the Ma, and it's integrity in the outline of biblical usage, and in the Strong's definition, it says innocence, integrity.
Gone. So let Job be basically tried, so that or put on trial, I should say. Let the Most High judge him, so that his innocency, or that his innocence could be known. You know.
Khan.
And you got the root word for that, bro?
Khan, actually, let me click on real quick.
Okay.
There's another word here. It's thumb, and it's Hebrew. Hold on one sec. What is that one? Hold on one sec. Let me go back.
H 8537.
Khan H 8537. Khan. The water, and it's thumb, and this biblical outline of biblical usage is 1, integrity, completeness. A, completeness, fullness. B, innocence, simplicity. And C, integrity. And when you drop down to the definitions, is completeness, figuratively, prosperity, usually, morally, innocence, full, integrity, perfect, simplicity, upright, at a venture. So all those are. But the completeness, the innocence, the integrity.
Con. So being innocent and being having integrity goes into being complete. Con,
and it has another one, if you want to go into that one, unless you want to continue to expound.
The root word. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sure. Let's go ahead and get that too.
Okay. It has another one. This is actually it's the primitive root word. This is the primitive root word right here, and it's thamam, and this to be complete, to be finished, be at an end, to be completed, completely, wholly, entirely, come to an end, cease. To be consumed, be exhausted, be spent, be destroyed, to be sound, be unimpaired, be upright, finish.
Basically, to find the end, of the thing, or the root, to find out the center or the source, to be complete, So let's go back to that scripture and read it one more time.
This is back in Job chapter 31 and verse 6. Let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity.
Right. So that the Most High may know Job's innocence, he wanted to be weighed in a balance, in an even balance. Like the brother brought out, false balance is abomination in the eyes of the Most High. All right. So if you don't have anything on that, any more precepts on that, bro, we can go to the next one.
Khan, did you want to get that definition up, or do you want to wait?
We'll get it after we get this next one right here.
Okay, Khan. Moving on to the next scripture. This is Psalms 26 and verse 1, and it says, "Judge me, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, therefore I shall not slide."
Right. So this is the same instance here where David is asking Yahweh Shem Yahushai to judge him. Okay, because ultimately, there's those who are going to be judged that are going to be condemned, and then there's those that are judged that are going to be innocent, man. Okay, and so we hope to be innocent and to have integrity in the eyes of the Most High. Okay, and so we keep reading on that verse. Read down to like verse 4.
It's verse 2. And it reads, examine me, O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart. Verse 3. For thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth.
God. So who are the entities that examine us, man? You see? Who are the entities that examine us? Well, the answer is the angels. Okay, we're going to prove that. All right, but before we prove that, can we get well, yeah, go ahead and read that verse 4, Babu Shah.
This is verse 4. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers.
God. So now we know that the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay, and he sees everything. All right, and if he doesn't need anybody to know anything, because he's already prescribed it before. But the angels do report to the Most High. Okay, the angels do record the events that are done here on the earth. They're watching. Okay, they're the watchers. Okay, and they report the events that we do here on the planet Earth, as well as the wicked things that the wicked do. So anything that we do, whether it's righteous or wicked, it's going to be reported, man. You see?
That's right.
Everything is reported back unto the Most High. Okay. But like I said, before we can get that precept, Babu Shah, can we get that word, the definition of that word, integrity, in you know what? Let's get the precept. Yeah. It's fine. It don't really matter, really. Let's go ahead and get that definition. We'll get it.
Okay, this is integrity in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. And the definition of integrity is 1, firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic values, incorruptibility.
Right. So having a firm adherence to artistic values.
Artistic values.
Okay.
Moral
values. More so moral values. Okay. So we are supposed to really adhere to these moral values, which is the law. Okay. Which in whole or in sum, the law consists of fearing the Most High or loving the Most High with all your heart, mind, and soul. Okay. And then also as well, treat your brother as you would like to be treated, man.
That's right.
Those two ideas are what all of the law hangs on. Okay. And so having integrity goes towards not only having reverence towards the Most High, but also having reverence towards, or having respect towards your brother,
That's right.
and towards order and all the things that come with that. All right. Okay, we can get the next. Did you have something, bro?
No. You
okay.
Get it, bro. This is verse. Actually, the second definition is an unimpaired condition, soundness.
Soundness. That sounds a lot like completeness, because thumb means what? Complete or whole. All right. And also, really, thamam was complete or whole. Okay. But also, whole. But also, thumb, which is the word that comes out of thamam, that that goes into innocence. Okay. All right. Read that second one again, Babu Kasha.
The second definition is an unimpaired condition, soundness.
Soundness. Okay, Khan. All All right, and the third one?
And the third one is the quality or state of being complete or undivided. Completeness.
That's it. And that's the definition of integrity. You see? Can you read that one, Baba Kusha, again?
The third definition of integrity is the quality or state of being complete or undivided. Completeness.
Right, man. So being undivided, man, being being complete, being not double-minded. Matter of fact, we can get that. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I think that might be in James. If you can help me find it, Baba Kusha, brother, that would be dope.
I will definitely do that. Hold on one sec.
No, I got it. I got it. The water. I
Got it?
Got the water. James chapter 1 and 8. Okay, it says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay, and when you go into Greek, that word double-minded, it means wavering or uncertain or doubtful. Okay, now if you're uncertain and you're wavering, how can you be complete and sound? You know, there's really no integrity in you. You know, because you're not adhering to a certain moral value. Okay, you're sticking to different. I'm sorry, you're going from different opinions to another opinion. Okay, but when we hold ourselves to a certain standard, okay, which is the words that the Most High gave us. Okay, these laws, statutes, and commandments, and then we also know the prophecies as well. Then we like I said, we hold ourselves to a certain standard. Okay, is that it on that definition, brother?
Khan, I think that was it. Unless you want to go into some of the synonyms or something like that, that's the actual definition.
Okay, yeah, I mean whatever the Spirit allows, bro. I mean, if you want to go ahead and pull it out, go ahead.
Drop down and see. Yeah, some of the synonyms, a discussion of integrity is honesty, honor, integrity, probity, mean uprightness of character or action. Honesty implies a refusal to lie, steal, or deceive in any way. Honor suggests an active or anxious regard for the standards of one's profession, calling, or position. Integrity implies trustworthiness and incorruptibility to a degree that one is incapable of being false to a trust, responsibility, or pledge. And probity implies tried and proven honesty or integrity. So that's just some of the synonyms.
God, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Can you go up again? Yeah, that's beautiful. What did it say for integrity again?
For integrity implies trustworthiness and incorruptibility to a degree that one is incapable of being false to a trust, responsibility, or pledge.
It says one who is capable of incorruptibility. That's what we hope for. We hope to be incorrupt. We hope to for this corruptible to be made incorruptible. Okay, as it says in Romans. I'm sorry, not Romans. 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians.
Yep.
15.
1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, man. The 53rd verse. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
That's right.
So we hope to be incorruptible, and really, that's that incorruptible body that we're going to get is because at first we made our spirits incorruptible. We have to have integrity within our spirits in order for that to be made manifest with our incorruptible bodies. Okay, because this flesh is very corruptible. This flesh is subject to vanity. Okay, but it starts in the spirit, okay, in the mind, in the la'ab, okay, it starts there first, okay. We have to put off the lust of the flesh and become spiritual and have spiritual integrity, okay. So now, without if you didn't have anything else, brother, or any precepts or anything, um, you know, we can go to get that scripture in Matthew.
Con. This is Matthew chapter 18 and verse 10, and it reads, "Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven."
Con. Matthew chapter 18 and 10. Yeah.
Verse 10.
Okay. Yeah. Con. Yeah. Could you read it again, Baba Kushai, like a little slower?
Con. This is Matthew chapter 18.
I'm sorry. Could you start at verse 1 and then read 1 and 4, 1 through 4, and then we'll read verse 10.
Okay, con. This is Matthew chapter 18 and starting at the top at verse 1. And it reads, "At the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua...
Con. So the disciples were going back and forth, but really they wanted to know who is going to be the best guy, who's going to be the top guy in the kingdom. All right, and Yahushua's answer kind of surprised them, caught them off guard, you know.
Verse 2, "And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven."
Right. You know, so except you be converted, okay, become humble, be transformed in the renewing of your mind, and put off the mortal thoughts, and become as a little child, you shall not enter into the kingdom. What is the characteristics of a little child? Well, let's go ahead and read.
Verse 4, "Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven."
Right. So humility is the attribute that is going to make us great, because as it says in Luke chapter 14 and 11, "He that humbleth himself shall be exalted, and he that is proud shall be abased." Okay, which means brought low. All right. So the reason I wanted to get that before we went into this verse 10, just to kind of get the backdrop of why Yahushua said this, because this is concerning men who are going who are going to try to enter into the kingdom. Okay, and then he goes into offenses and things like that. All right. And then he goes into what we're going to read in verse 10.
This is Matthew 18 and verse 10. And it reads, "Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven."
Right. Now, it's very important not to, like Yahushua is saying, not to have any grudges or despise any of these little children. And we are the children of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. So we're supposed to love one another. Okay. And then the point is that the angels, the reason why we should do this is because the angels are always looking at the Father, okay, who is in heaven. And when they look to the Father, they're telling the Father what they see on the earth, okay? Because the angels that watch over us, matter of fact, that's in Psalms 34 and 7.
Oh yeah, con.
Psalms 34 and 7, I believe it's yeah, that's it right there. You know, that just goes to show you that they're paying attention. Go ahead, bro. When you got
this is Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7. "The angel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them."
Right. So the angels of the Lord are camping about those that fear the Lord. Okay. And so that means that they're watching, they're paying attention. Okay. Because they're fighting demons for us. Okay, they're sending prayers up to the Most High. You know, they're basically, man. Oh, those censors in Revelation, the book of Revelation, that resembles the prayers of the saints. You know, those censors in the book of Revelation, we don't gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? But in the book of Revelation, you know, it talks about how angels they had censors, okay, which and the censors represented the prayers of the saints, man. Okay, so the angels are recording and reporting those things that go on this earth, those things that go on in the earth. They're reporting it and sending a report back to the Most High. Okay, just like how in the ancient world you had men out there that were like scouts and messengers like that, you know, and they would bring the report back to the king, you know. So same thing, the Most High is the king of the universe, the same thing that goes on in the spiritual world. So but yeah, bro, you know, did you have anything, bro?
No, that's it. That's all I got, bro.
Yeah, so you know, like I said, we didn't want to get too long, you know, just kind of harping on that point, highlighting that point, because it's a very important thing to remember that you know, our integrity is constantly being recorded, and that's just the way that we carry ourselves. You know, the way that we carry ourselves is we should remember that the Most High is constantly watching that, man. Okay, through His angels. So, you know, hey, I brought this out. This is an edifying lesson. With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Hashem,
Shai, Hashem,
Rakak
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.